Hey guys, this is Daniel. I am actually also filming my own video today, which is really weird for me because I don't think I have done this. Here, sometimes I might look over here, or up here, I don't know. So anyways, I'm going to show you what is in my kit. This is one of my kits. I want to make sure to answer your questions. If you have any other questions, put them down below. And of course, you shouldn't be watching this unless you are subscribed. So make sure to do that or you're fired. I have everything separated in like little baggies. These are from Monda Studio. I got these ones at Nigel's Beauty Supply. You can get them on their site also. They have different sizes. And as you see, I have the bigger sizes also. This one is actually a Zuka bag that I got with my Zuka case. Because it came with a couple of them. Or pouches, I'm not sure what they are. What are they called? This is so weird. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Nuts. I feel crazy. Oh, I'm sure you guys have done this. It's like you're giving a presentation in front of a class and everyone's just like, that's what this feels like. It feels crazy. I'm not funny, I'm just weird and it cracks me up. Okay, so concealer. Concealers are like my favorite thing ever. And keep in mind, I'm always changing my kit. There's always like a new product that I'm like, ooh, I need that in my kit. So just because I show you something doesn't mean like, oh, that's all he uses. As of right this second, in this kit, this is what I have. So I have NARS concealers in my kit. This is the Radiant Creamy Concealer. Honestly, I got these concealers a long time ago or a while ago, and I did it because everyone else was using them, so I wanted to be cool too. I knew to get the NARS concealers. I feel like they crease a lot and they kind of move around too much. So I don't use these a lot. I feel like someone has to have like really flawless skin in order for these to kind of like stay put nicely. Not my favorite, but again, I do use them sometimes. I want to be cool too. So next I have the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Waterproof Concealer. That's a long name. I actually like these. These are like a medium coverage. They glide on really smooth. They don't really crease much. They are very natural looking, so these are for someone that doesn't need like a lot of coverage. But wait, how did the cool YouTubers do it? Like this. I feel cool. So the Tarte Shape Tape Concealers I love. Peanut, calm down. My dog's going crazy. So this is one of those products that everyone had. So I was like, I guess I have to have that also. And I got some of them and you know what? I really like them, like a lot. And a little bit goes a long way and they give you like They give you medium to full coverage. Come here, Peanut. Peanut's staring at me and like being crazy. So Peanut's gonna chill for a little bit until he gets sick of me and like jumps off or something. Another thing I have is the YSL Touche Plop. I think that's how you say it. Whoa, my hands are huge. This doesn't have a lot of coverage for me. For me, this is more of a highlighter. Honestly, I don't use them a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. A lot of my kit is like for show, like, ooh, you have those products? And I'm like, yeah, I do. Ooh. Anyways, I'm annoying. Okay, the MAC Pro Longwear Concealers. Oops, sorry, Peanut. I actually love these. These are probably my favorite concealers, or one of them that I've ever used. They're like a medium to full coverage. They're very buildable and they're very smooth and I feel like they don't really move much. I've tried them on pretty much everyone, all types of skin, and they're great. Actually, you know what's funny is yesterday on set, ooh, funny story. Oh, I'm dropping. Peanut's not having it. A girl had makeup on. I was like, what foundation do you like? What do you use? And she's like, oh, I got a makeover at Sephora and they gave me the NARS Creamy Concealer. And I was like, really? Do you like it? She's like, I guess, I don't really know. She didn't know what makeup was pretty much. So she was like, sure, I like it. So I was like, let me try something else on you because it was creasing a little bit. It wasn't like the right color. So I put actually this MAC concealer on her. And she was like, wow, that's crazy. It looks so good. And I was like, yeah. And I just kept watching it like throughout the day because, you know, obviously I had to make sure like it looked good and it didn't move. And it wasn't creasing and she has like oily skin. I keep going back to this concealer. I just really like it. I have the Clé de Peau. Read that Kim Kardashian wears this sometimes. So I was like, I have to have it. So this is probably a good concealer for someone that has like, again, like flawless under eyes. Where it's like no bags, like no darkness. and no dryness, first of all. Because if you have any type of dehydration under the eyes, I wouldn't do this. Even though you might not like this concealer, it might work for somebody else. So there's not one thing that works for everyone. Does that make sense? That is my concealer stash for right now. I tried on a bunch of new concealers that I got, and I actually love the Kevyn Aucoin concealers. They're the new liquid concealers. I forgot what they're called, but I love those. So those I will be adding into my kit as well. There you go. Alright guys, so next are my foundations. I have my foundation stash for my darker complexions. By darker, I mean like me and darker, maybe even a little lighter. So us brownies. And I have my lighter colors. I am just obsessed with skin. I love skin. I feel like if you have good complexion and you have like a nice foundation and a nice base, you can pretty much get away with doing anything else on your eyes and your lips. Peanut though? Peanut can stay like this all day and all night and be happy, just sitting on my lap. So, foundations. NARS. This is the, what kind is this? All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. This I feel is a very dry foundation. It is medium to full coverage. If you have drier skin or dehydrated skin, this is not good for you. I have the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. I always like to show that I have all different colors. To me, that's important that a makeup company makes foundation for all skin tones. Rihanna did it, obviously, and killed it. You know, brands are catching on, and I love that. I feel like it's amazing. I remember having to, like, working in cosmetics, and girls coming in and be like, hey, like, do you have my color foundation? And I would be like, ooh, I don't know if this brand does. Or like, they would be like, what about that brand? And I'd be like, ooh, I don't know either. I think it's just like these couple ones. And this was a long time ago, but it was such a like horrible feeling to have to tell people that. So I'm really glad that brands are catching on. So NARS Sheer Glow, this is actually one of my favorite foundations. Very hydrating, looks very luminous and pretty. It looks like brand new skin. I have a couple of AJ Crimson foundations. These are cream foundations. And these give a very like glowy finish. Like a medium to, probably a medium to full coverage. One of my favorite foundations right now is the Burberry. Burberry? I don't even know how to say it. Burberry. The Burberry Cashmere Flawless Soft Matte Foundation. That's this one. Has a little bit of a fuller coverage and a little bit more of a matte finish, where this is the Fresh Glow Foundation. Really pretty on the skin, looks glowy, looks like skin. They're a little pricey, but I feel like a good foundation is worth it. The NARS Stick Foundations. I'm always buying foundations, if you haven't noticed. These are great, medium to full coverage. The only thing about these is that they're very matte. So if you have dry skin or dehydrated skin, these are not the way to go. They're very, very matte, very dry. What else do I love? I have a couple of MAC Studio Fix Fluid foundations, but these are good if you have like more combination to oily skin. A lot of times also I mix foundations. Like I'll be like, oh, I want sheer glow because I want like the glow, but I also want a little more coverage. So I'll mix in like some Burberry foundation. So you can always mix. It's always great to like kind of custom make your foundation, you know? Oh, my arms look really skinny. I have the Makeup Forever Stick Foundation. Everybody loves these. I'm not sure what the big deal is. I'm not saying they're bad. I haven't really experienced like the, oh my God, this is amazing. I haven't had that feeling yet, but I'm hoping I'm gonna get there one day because I really wanna like it. Okay, so besides that, I have a couple of Kevyn Aucoin concealers. These are really heavy, really full coverage. You can use these all over the face as foundation, or you can use them as concealer. Sometimes if I want a fuller coverage, mix them with a liquid foundation on my hand and have like a really flawless finish. Oh my God, see, if I go closer, it actually focuses. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. I haven't played with this too much, so I can't really give you like what I think about it yet, so stay tuned for that. But I do like that they have foundation for all skin tones. I love that. I have Armani, the Luminous Silk Foundation. This is more of a sheer to medium coverage. It looks really beautiful on the skin. I actually need to fill my kit up with a couple more colors. The Kevyn Aucoin, the Etherealist Skin Illuminating Foundation. It has more of a sheer to medium coverage. It looks really nice on the skin. Alright, so that's my foundation for now. Again, it always changes, but this is what I have right now in this kit. What is your guys' favorite foundation? Like, write it down in the comments. I always like to know like what people use because like I said, I'm a foundation freak, so I'm always looking for like the next foundation to buy. I'm actually gonna go buy some foundation right after this well, I found out on Instagram that the new NARS foundation is out. It sounds like my dream foundation. So I can't wait to go play with that. I'm gonna take Peanut down, like he's like this, and he doesn't care about what I have to say. He probably thinks I'm crazy. He's like, why is he talking to himself? You're gonna get kicked off the island. Isn't he so cute? This is my little baby. Okay, so now we're moving on to my bronzers. The other day I separated my bronzers and my highlighters because they were all mixed in together and I was like lost. I was like, I don't know where anything is, so I'm quitting makeup forever. Oh, so many bronzers, it's crazy. I'm gonna list them off really quick. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is Giorgio Armani. This one's really good. Giorgio Armani bronzer. I have the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powders. These are great for bronzer as well. The colors are warm and nice. I'm trying to like not mess this up because I just organized it the other day. And if I have to spend another 3 hours doing it again, I'm quitting my job, okay? I'm quitting life, not my job, I'm gonna quit life. See, they're already mixed up actually, so whatever. I have the Guerlain bronzer. I like them. I guess we're just gonna kind of go into bronzers and blushes. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills blush trios. So I have my peachy colors and I have my pinky colors. And you can mix and match and kind of custom make your own color, which I love. I have the Marc Jacobs blushes, and they have a lot of pigment. I love makeup that has a lot of pigment because, again, I work on all skin tones and it's important for me to put something on someone and it actually show up. Isn't makeup supposed to show up on the skin? Yeah, I think so. All right, I have a MAC blush. This one is called Melba. I love this color. And I have some NARS blushes. This one is Torrid, no, Teos. And this one is Torrid. Givenchy, 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 Givenchy powder. I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, it's Chanel, so it's the best. Like, that doesn't matter for me. There's lots of products in high-end brands that I hate, and lots of products in cheaper brands that I love. Don't feel like you have to spend $100 to get like a good foundation, because that's not the case. It really depends on what looks good on you, what feels good, and what your skin likes, so what doesn't break you out. I like this setting powder. It's from Chantecaille. This is nice. It's like a translucent pressed powder, so I use that sometimes on set just to kind of take the shine away. Else Dior has a good loose powder. Yeah, ooh, some cream blushes. The Stila cream blushes. Good colors. I love how big my hand looks. I'm like, rah! I need help. And now my highlighter bag. This is the most important bag I own, so if you ever steal my kit, don't take this bag. Take the other ones. No, I'm just kidding, don't take anything. That just made me sad. This is like a bronzer highlighter. It's the Bobbi Brown. You know who has really good, why did my voice just crack? Really good highlighters is Galactic. Let me try to show you. Again, I'm filming myself, so I don't know what to do. Wow, this is not working out for me. Ew, ashy elbows. This isn't working out. I like this. I'm gonna have to figure out next time how to show you guys colors because this is hard. Ooh, I like this one. This is the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo. So I kind of like to mix both and kind of just put them on the cheek. MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. They have these like highlighter blushy type colors. This one is called Cheeky Bronze. Oh, it's like a pinky bronzy glow. And of course, who doesn't love Becca Champagne Pop? So this is like a goldy highlight. I have some Ofra highlighters. That one is Blind the Haters, I love. And this one is called Bali. I love that one too. I have the Tom Ford highlighter. It just broke. Why? So my highlighter, my Tom Ford highlighter fell out. But it doesn't have to retire yet because I could just keep it just like this. I have the Laura Mercier highlighters. These are a very natural highlighter. So again, if you don't want like a lot of shimmer and a lot of like shine, if you want something more natural, but is a highlighter, these are great. There's that one, which is more of a gold. That's called Addiction. And then this is the deeper, warmer color, which is called Seduction. This is the Dose of Colors Gold is the New Black highlighter. Supreme Glow. You know what I just found and I love is the Estee Lauder highlighter. Instead of adding shimmer to the face, it almost looks like the skin is a little wet. So I love this. I have some liquid highlighters, which are the Galactic Face Glimmers. And I have the Cover FX ones as well. These are like highlighter drops. So you can mix this in with your foundation or you could just put them on top of your foundation. I'm missing a couple Rihanna ones that I like in there, the Fenty ones. And I also like some of the Anastasia quads. My brushes are in this cool case. I think Sigma sent me this. I hope I'm not lying. Brushworks? No, Sigma didn't send me this. Ah! Everything falls out. I'm so scared everything's gonna just fall. Ooh. Ah. Later on, I'll do like a brush video where it's just like my brushes, but like that would take 6 hours. So we're gonna skip that for now because don't forget I need to go makeup shopping. I have my little bag of lip liners. What do I have? Urban Decay lip liners, MAC, Makeup Forever. I have some ColourPop, some Chanel, and some Lisa Watier skin prepping ingredients and products. Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Magic Cream. I have this Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. It's a very hydrating primer. It's like a moisturizer and primer in one. I have Marc Jacobs primer and Marc Jacobs little gold liquid. Do You Dewdrops. So they're dewdrops. So you mix them in with your foundation or under foundation to give you a glow. I have the Smashbox primer, the Photo Finish Radiance primer. It's a primer that gives you like, it has like little gold specks in it. I like the MAC Skin Base Visage. Lancome has a good primer. The Base Pro. Don't mind that, that's lipstick. I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. So this is a good primer to use under your concealer. If you find that your concealer moves or like creases up a lot, this is a good way to go. You put on a little bit, it's kind of like eye cream. You put it on, wait a minute, and then put your concealer on. The YSL primer I love. It has little gold shimmers in it. This is really nice. It's really soft, really smooth. I feel like this is more hydrating, so if you have dry skin or drier skin, this is great. And my MAC lip conditioner. And also my Smith's Rosebud lip. Okay, so onto eyeshadows. I have a bag full of eyeshadow palettes. It honestly drives me crazy. I need to figure out a way to put these in some kind of case because they're everywhere and they drive me nuts. They're in this bag. So this is the bag where I keep like some of these pouches and my brushes. They're all over the place. The Naked Heat palette. Ooh. Oops. Oh, another Urban Decay. This is the Urban Decay. I think this is like the holiday palette. Isn't that pretty? I don't know how to close it. There we go. Have you guys heard of Color Drain? I messaged them, I was like, I need your eyeshadow palettes. And they sent me all of them and they're so good. Look how pretty. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. Their eyeshadows are so good. And they're soft and they blend. This is another Colored Rain palette. This is called Beauty Rest. How pretty is that? This is one of my favorite palettes right now, not gonna lie. Bobbi Brown. This is a Illuminator Highlight Trio palette. I just got this. This was it with their like Christmas collection, I believe. Ooh, look how pretty. Oh my god, my elbows are so ashy. Have you guys been having like super dry skin lately? Because when it's winter and it gets cold, my skin gets so dry. Like that's why I keep licking my lips if you haven't noticed. I'm like, this is another Colored Rain palette. This is the Berry, it's called Berry Cute. I haven't used this yet, but I'm excited to. How pretty is that? That purple is life. Wow. This is amazing, it's so soft. How pretty is that? Smashbox, these little palettes are cute. The Cover Shop palettes, I've used this quite a bit. Another palette I love, the Natasha Denona palette. Look how pretty that is. Lot of color. Ooh, one of my favorites is the Dose of Colors. I feel like these are must-haves. The Marvelous Mauve from Dose of Color. They're all matte, and you could do natural, you could do dramatic, and they have one that is called Brown something. Violet Voss. Why is my kit falling apart when I'm showing it to you guys? And the Natasha Denona. This is the Sunset palette. I just love that these have so much like pigment and so much color. And you know what that means? All skin tones can use it. Because if you are a brown girl or a brown boy, you know that we can't use a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff looks cakey on us, it looks ashy, it doesn't show up. I try to promote things that are like for all skin tones. I've said this 6 times in this video, it's so important. So, ooh, you know what else I like? This Smashbox, like the Smashbox liquid, the Smashbox Always On liquid lipsticks. Let me show you my lipsticks. This is my little lipstick bag. These have my liquid lipsticks in them. So I have Galactic, I have Joyer, I have some MAC ones that are really good. I also have glosses in here, Chanel glosses and NARS glosses. This is pretty Chanel gloss. This one is called, I don't know. It's number 166 though, I know that. Another Chanel gloss. I believe this one's called Blizzard. So pretty. Some MAC glosses. This one is Love Child. I love this color. Lorac Pro, they're like lip pencils. And you put it on. Because what else would you do? So those are like my liquid little products in here. You know, some of them. Again, it's a whole bag full. So there's more, this is some of it. So let me know what you guys want me to review. Like if you're like, ooh, that concealer, I want to see what it does, or, you know, put it on yourself or whatever. Let me know in the comments so that I know what my next like kit video should be, you know? Because right now it's kind of general. I kind of just showed you like, this is what it is. So then I'll be able to kind of do swatches for you or just kind of talk about it a little bit more. Give me ideas. I need help. This is hard. This is a job. I want to be a pro. I want to be a professional YouTuber when I grow up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment below, let me know what you thought of the video, give it a thumbs up. I hope that I wasn't too all over the place. I was trying to be like productive. And my dogs, I'm sure, are sick of me talking because they're over there asleep and they're like, shut up. Thank you for watching and I will see you guys soon. All right, thank you guys, bye.